anyway, we should listen carefully because maybe some questions require your careful listening and watching. So we can see that the name of today's story is The Ugly Duckling. This story of Hans Christian Andersen, and it was written long time ago. So maybe even your parents know this story. As you see, our ugly duckling is really sad because his brothers and sisters laughed at him. This story is not really funny, but it also has happy end as every story we read. So don't worry if sometimes you feel sad about our ugly duckling. It's okay, but we will have happy end today. So let's go. You see, our ugly duckling hatched from the egg. And let's go. I have 6 eggs, said Mother Duck. Quack, quack, quack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 5 eggs were smooth and small and white. But the 6th egg was huge, very big, huge. All spring, the mother duck sat on her eggs, waiting for them to hatch. She waited. I think she looked at her watch and waited and waited. Look, she was knitting, sitting all in the nest. She was waiting. She was counting her little ducks. And also she was sleeping at night. Also was dreaming about her little ducks. 6 little ducks. Until at last, one of the eggs went tap, tap, tap. Hooray! Mommy's happy. Hurry! Mother duck called to the other ducks. Come and see. My eggs are hatching. Tap, tap, tap. Happy mommy. Looks like a turkey egg to me, said the duck. My eggs are hatching. One egg shell after another burst open. Cheep, 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 cheep. I hear only 4 cheeps. There are 6 little ducks. Come out! Come out! Called Mother Duck. Come out, little ducks. ducklings. And the ducklings came tumbling out. Baby duck, duckling. They looked all around at the tall grasses and the green leaves. Wow, look! It's amazing! I think it's summer. Look at little ducks. They look at birds, look at grass and green leaves. Is everyone here? Asked Mother Duck. Oh no! But the big egg still hadn't hatched. Oh, one egg is here, the biggest one. Looks like a turkey egg to me, said an old duck. I think you should leave it. I'll just wait a little bit longer, said Mother Duck. The old duck can't wait, but Mommy says, I will wait more. He will hatch. And at last, the great egg burst open. Quack, quack, chip, chip, said the duckling, looking around. Look at his eyes. He's scared. Mother Duck gasped. The old duck spluttered. Oh dear! The duckling was very large and very ugly. Ugly duck. It is a turkey chick, said the old duck. Take it swimming, then you'll see. So the ducks can swim, but the turkeys can't swim. Let's see, can our ugly duckling swim or no? Is he a turkey? So Mother Duck took her ducklings down to the pond. One by one, they all jumped in. Splish, splash, splish, splash, splish, splash. Look, frogs jump away, jump away. The dark water closed over their heads, so they under the water. The next moment, they all popped up again. Woohoo! Our ducks can swim. You can swim. You are not a turkey chick, said Mother Duck. Not a duck, not a turkey. Who is our duckling? You are just a very ugly duckling. Mother Duck took her ducklings to the farmyard. The geese laughed, ha ha ha. at the ugly duckling, and the hens pecked at it. The turkey puffed himself up until he was red in the face. Then he gobbled at it. Gobble, gobble, gobble. The turkey doesn't like the duck. The farm boy shooed the ugly duckling away. Out of my way! Out of my way! Farm boy says. He flew over the fence. Over the fence and into a bush. Squawk, squawk. Birds flew away. Birds don't like the ugly duckling too. No one likes the ugly duckling. Nobody wants me, said the ugly duckling. I'm too ugly. He ran on and on. At last, he came to a gray swamp where the wild ducks lived. Wild ducks. The ugly duckling hid in the swamp and all night long. In the morning, the wild ducks looked at him and laughed. Ha, ha, ha! You are so ugly, they said. But then, bang, boom! Gun shoots flew through the air. The wild ducks took off in fright. A great hunt was going on. Oh no! They want to kill our ducks. Hunting dogs splashed through the swamp. Splash. The ugly duckling hid his head under his wing. Hid his head. Hid his head. At that moment, a fierce dog with glaring eyes came up to the duckling. You are too ugly to eat. Oh no, dogs don't want to eat the duck because he's too ugly. It stuck out its nose and showed its sharp teeth. Sharp teeth. But it didn't bite. At last, late in the day, the gunshots stopped. The ugly duckling ran out of the swamp as fast as he could. It was so windy. He got blown his way. And that. Windy, blow this way and that way. This way and that way. As darkness fell, the ugly duckling reached an old house. He crept inside. Can I stay here? asked the ugly duckling. Can you lay eggs? Asked a hen. No, said the ugly duckling. Can you purr? Hissed a cat. I don't think so, said the ugly duckling. Then get out! Get out, said the cat, sweeping at the duckling with its paw. The duckling went away to a large lake. He swam and dived every day. Swim, dive, swim, dive. But no animal would talk to him because he was ugly. Hop away! It's the ugly duckling! Oh no! Ugly duckling! The weather grew colder. The leaves turned yellow and brown and danced in the wind. One evening, just as the sun was setting, a flock of birds flew across the sky. Flock of birds. The duckling had never seen anything so beautiful. The birds were shining white and long, smooth necks. White and long, smooth necks. They were swans. The weather grew colder and colder. The ugly duckling almost froze in the ice, freezing very cold. But when spring came, the ugly duckling was still alive. He lay in the reeds and listened to the birds sing. The ugly duckling raised his wings. They beat the air more strongly than before. He flew and flew until he came to a garden with a pond and 3 glorious swans. The swans came closer, flapping his wings. Perhaps they'll peck me and bite me, thought the ugly duckling. He bent his head to the water and saw, wow, that he was no longer an ugly duckling. He was a swan. The other swans swam around him, and stroked him with their beaks, like give small kisses. Stroked him with their beaks. Then a family of ducks came into the garden. They gazed at the swans. Gazed at the swans. Look, a new one arrived, they said. And he's the most beautiful one of all. The end. This is the end of our story. Thank you everyone for listening. Wow, this really popular fairy tale that was designed to this story. And also very good moral that wait, even now you are not shining. Maybe later you will become a beautiful swan. Thanks everyone. Thank you for your playing with me. And now our time is over. I want to say good night, goodbye, see you next time. And teacher Roxy gives you a big hug. Thanks everyone. Goodbye.